Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 201 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we're talking about killing ants, mental health and well-being all this month. And we talked about ants yesterday and we identified our top 3 ants. Now, it's great to identify and become aware of something, but it doesn't do us any good if we don't do something about it. And we want to do something about these automatic negative thoughts in order to move our life in the direction we want it to go, in order to move our mental health, our personal development, our growth in the direction we want it to go. And so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to share a 5-step process of how to kill these ants or eliminate these ants or deal with these ants, automatic negative thoughts. And it won't be perfect. No process is perfect. But as you practice it and use it over and over and over again, you will become excellent and a master of it, and you'll start to kill automatically these automatic negative thoughts as they pop up. And that will increase your self-esteem. It will increase help you make better decisions that are in alignment with who you really are. It will help to reduce your stress and anxiety and any other negative emotions that come with automatic negative thinking that we don't even know where it's coming from. So what's the step-by-step process to apply to our top 3 ants from yesterday? Hopefully you identified 3 ants that you can deal with. At least pick one today and apply the 5-step process and see how it makes you feel, and see if you apply it a little bit every day, if it doesn't make you feel better and more self-confident and relieve some of those negative emotions that can take over our decision making, can take over our thinking and our feeling and cause all kinds of havoc in our lives. Right, so what is step 1? Step 1 of this process is really simple but extremely powerful. We name the automatic negative thought and we call it out. We call attention to it, because the reason these are so powerful is they run automatically in our subconscious, but when we bring them into the light of day and call them out and call them by name, we take away their power. So we say, this is an ant, not a fact. This is an ant, not a fact. So as soon as we notice it, we're like, oh my gosh, this is an ant, not a fact. That's step 1. That's labeling it as what it is. It's an automatic negative thought that I probably wasn't even aware of before, but now that I am, I'm going to handle it. Step 2, question its truth. Ask yourself a couple of questions. Number 1, is it 100% true? Is it true all the time, no matter what? And the answer is always no to that, by the way, because almost nothing is absolute. Secondly, what evidence do I have that contradicts this automatic negative thought? I'm going to share an example of this. Question 3, what would I tell a friend who believed this? If I had a friend who believed they weren't good enough, what would I tell them? Start telling yourself that. Step 3, reframe the thought. We want to take this negative thought, and when we eliminate it, it creates a vacuum. And nature abhors a vacuum. It will fill it up as fast as it can. Have you ever seen a plowed field or a burnt out area in a park? Immediately, nature starts growing things back in that area. And so if we don't put what we want in there, the world will put something in there for us, and it's probably not in our best interest. So we want to reframe it and say, for example, if your ant is, I always fail, you want to reframe it and say, okay, I failed before, but I've also been successful, right? Every setback teaches me something valuable, something new. This is one of the biggest lessons I think that each and every one of us can learn, is that failure is not fatal. It isn't final. It's just a stepping stone to the next thing. And for some reason, if we fail for a reason, we fail because there's something bigger coming our way. We fail because we didn't plan well enough, or we forgot to consider something that was going to cause us to not be successful in the endeavor we were doing. But until we learn the reason that we failed, the lessons learned, we're destined to repeat and make more mistakes and continue to struggle until we open up our eyes, do a process like this, and say, okay, well, what did I learn from that? Every failed relationship, every failed opportunity, every job we didn't get, every time someone said no to us, it's an opportunity to learn. No isn't no forever. It's just not right this minute, right? Step 4, replace with action. So thoughts lose power when we act against them, right? So if the ant says, I'm not good enough, how many people have ever thought in their life, I'm not good enough? How many people think I'm not good enough every single day at some point or other? Because it's an automatic negative thought. So if your ant is, I'm not good enough, Your action is to apply for the job anyway. Submit the proposal. Go for it. Take some action. Speak up in a meeting. Do something that negates you feeling and believing you're not good enough, right? Because that's one of the almost biggest lies in the universe as well. And then step 5 is to repeat and reinforce. Why? Because neural pathways form through repetition. So we want to do things to challenge this ant at every opportunity. Anytime it comes up, and every time we challenge it, every time we go through this process, it weakens the ant and negates it and stops it from automatically playing in our subconscious and impacting our decisions, our thinking, our actions, etc. So let me share somebody's story about challenging their ant and how they conquered their ant. I'm going to share Sarah's story. Sarah's a marketing executive. We've talked about her stories before. She battles ants like, if I'm not perfect, I'm a failure. Everyone will notice my mistakes. And then how she handled it. First, she named and questioned it. Sarah reminded herself, this is an ant, not reality. She asked, have I ever made mistakes and still succeeded? And the answer is, of course, yes. We all make mistakes. We're human. And then she reframed it by saying, perfection is not the goal. Progress is. I love that. That is such a powerful statement because guess what? There's no such thing as perfection. I've never had the perfection bug, and I'm really thankful for that. Most of those people could criticize for that, but things don't have to be perfect. We just have to be moving in the direction we want to go. And the action she took, she started submitting work even when it wasn't flawless, and then improved through feedback. The result and the impact, Sarah's anxiety dropped significantly. She became more confident in her meetings, earned recognition for her creativity, and finally pursued a promotion that she'd been putting off for years because she was scared to go for it and she didn't think she was good enough. And her mental health shifted from constant self-criticism to self-compassion and even encouragement. How cool is that? So what are we going to do today? What's our action item? I challenge you to pick one of your 3 ants for extra credit and for really massive improvement in your life. I challenge you to do all 3, but pick one of them and apply the 5-step process. Name it, challenge it, name it, question it, reframe it, replace it with action, and repeat. Document your reframed thought and then commit to an action that challenges the old belief. Affirmations, hypnosis, meditation, all of these things will help you to solidify the killing of the ant, so to speak, today. And watch how every ant that we remove from our subconscious strengthens our mental resilience, our self-esteem, our overall happiness, and reduces our stress and the things that we don't want in our life anymore. So, if you need help with this, if you've got any questions, please ask. That's what I'm here for. Otherwise, go out, make it an awesome ant killing day. I'm going to do the same, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.